Hello YouTube, it's Melly again, and so yeah, my Iron Man character, which is blue with the 2 U's, totally died because I woke up one morning and was being really stupid and apparently forgot how to play. So sadly, Blue has been laid to rest, and I decided to kind of put that on hiatus for right now, the Iron Man challenge. I do want to take on that challenge again in the future, but for now I'm gonna kind of set it on hold because it takes a really long, dedicated amount of time, and since I'm moving out of my apartment in, well, now 7 days since it's past midnight on the 3rd, I'm not gonna have enough time to dedicate to it to truly complete it. Anyway, having said that, I could not talk today either. I am going to start this new kind of let's play, which again, all the other ones are gone on hiatus right now. But basically, let's see. Why won't you unclick? Oh, probably because I don't have it. Never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna put all of the other Let's Plays and series and things on hold and just go ahead and kind of relax and enjoy World of Warcraft again. And as you can see, I don't have any characters on this realm. This is Egwene, a PvP realm. I plan on creating a character and leveling up through mainly the battleground system and other PvP like things, doing as little quests as possible. I know that's not a very good way to level, but I want to make a hardcore PvP hunter like I had back in the days of Wrath. I was almost unbeatable, but now, since I didn't play for 2 years, I'm kind of mediocre, and my hunter, who's now level 85, as you've probably seen in my past videos, doesn't have the best PvP gear. So I figured, if I want an awesome PvP hunter again, why not just start a new one on a server where things are more balanced? Because on the server that my hunter is on, Sargeras, there's 111,000 alliance versus 39,000 horde, which is really bad. I think it's the worst alliance to horde ratio server there is. But I found this one, Egwene, and they're pretty balanced. I think it's 20k something each, and I don't remember who the slight advantage was too, but if I'm going to be on a PvP server, I'd like for it to be balanced so that I have a fair chance whilst not getting ridiculously owned in just outnumbered battles when it's the world battles Winter Grasp and things, even though no one really does Winter Grasp anymore. I can't remember the name of the other one. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now and start this back up once I have my character created. Okay, so here I have my character created, and another thing I'm gonna do with this is I plan on doing this kind of like a let's play, where I will kind of give my take on how to play a hunter and like what different abilities do, and so it's kind of a tutorial let's play sort of deal, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm hoping to achieve with this, to kind of help people who maybe aren't so familiar with the PvP aspects of World of Warcraft and hunters, and help them become better hunters. I know I'm not the best. I don't claim to be the best. I know there's still a lot I need to learn as well, and a lot I can improve upon, but I'm hoping that this journey through this will actually help me with that, as well as help others along my way. So, yeah. If that sounds interesting, I hope you join me for the ride. If not, that's okay. I will periodically post other content here and there, but this is going to be my main focus for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and enter here. Okay, so first off, I want to get these meters out of the way, because that's no fun. I can't see anything. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them in there. Put that here. This is fine there. Okay, so I have Healbot here, and you're probably like, why in the world would a hunter ever need Healbot? Well, the reason I use Healbot on my hunter is because when you have Misdirect, which is a spell I don't know when you get it as a hunter nowadays after Cataclysm, but when you do get it, it's where you can misdirect, as in tell your basically defer your threat onto something else. And so with this, I always have it set. I go into options and then spells, and then left button, always have it as misdirect, and then that way when I will click it in the future, then you know, it'll misdirect without me having to like target something somehow, like with one of the F1 keys, which I never use, but if you do, you know what I mean. Target something and then hit the misdirect. I could just click here. It's quicker, saves, you know, a lot of time and hassle trying to get the right target and all of that good stuff. My little recount meter, which isn't really important early on, I guess, and not really important if you don't you know, PvE, but it can be kind of useful when you're testing out your shot rotations for what you plan on doing in PvP. Also, I have my little carbonite map here, which is helpful to show where I'm going, and when I get in a battleground, it'll show like my base here and then the other base here, like say Warsong Gulch. I can never say that. I've never been able to say that. WSG. When you're in WSG, it'll show like your bases and then like the middle area, but you won't be able to see anybody but your teammates sometimes. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But there was something else I was gonna mention. Oh. Keybindings. Keybindings are very, very important. How I set mine up is obviously I cannot talk, but I set my move forward to W, move backward to S, so that's, you know, normal. And then instead of having A and D as to turn left and right, I have them set as strafe left and right. So that way as a hunter, you never want to run backwards, because see how slow I go when I go backwards? You want to keep running left or right. And so that's why the strafe keys are that. And then I have my arrow keys to turn left or right, which, you know, a mouse can do that as well. Right click, hold mouse. Which, that's what I do. I hold down my right mouse trigger the entire time I'm moving, and just use mainly the A, W, and D key. I don't ever really press S at all, so I don't know why I said it, but you know, just leave it how it is. Then everything else for movement commands is, you know, normal. Action buttons. I know that not everyone's gonna set them up like me, and not everyone who uses like their own hotkeys sets them up like this, but for the most part it's the same. Like the Q, E, R, and F are common amongst almost every really good WoW player that there is. So I have mine set for, since I play a hunter, I set my keys to mouse wheel down. So what I'll put in this little first box here is going to be my disengage, because when, you know, I'm up against somebody and I need to get away from it really fast, mouse wheel down, you know, you think it shoots me backwards. How easy is that? Alternatively, my last little hot key box here is mouse wheel up, and for that I put kill shot, because it's the last thing you want to do. You want to mouse wheel up. So it's kind of self-explanatory. Then I have Q, E, R, and F because they're the closest to hit while playing. Then I also have C, which is also close in range and doesn't strain my fingers to reach. Then I have middle wheel down, which is this one right here, which is where I push my middle wheel down, and that is for like stunning the target with, I usually put concussive shot there so that I can just like stun them and run away. Then I have X, which I don't really use all that much, but you know, it's also easy to reach, so it's kind of nice to have. Then I have, let's see, let's go ahead and put that back there. Oh, shift mouse wheel down, which is holding shadow meld right now, which won't be that, but it'll be another like defensive tactic move most likely. Shift mouse wheel up for here, and then obviously the mouse wheel up. Oh, also for interface, when I go auto loot, have shift key to just single loot the target, like click loot. Right now I'm gonna block guild invites. Block that. Okay. Display, not display. Action bars, that's what I wanted to do. Action bars. I set up all of my action bars. I do not lock them. A lot of people lock them, but I rarely click on my action bars. The only action bars I usually click on are the side ones or these ones up here. But I get really annoyed when my action bars are locked, so don't want that. I don't want them to always show, so going to leave that unchecked. And I think that's about it for those basics, those boring basics. But okay, so this is how we started. I take arcane shot. It's the first shot that you have besides your auto shot. I put it on. Let's go ahead and put it on R. Yeah, R, because arcane shot is kind of like later on in the future, it's kind of your dump shot. So if you strategically plan out, like you dump your focus, you know, hunters use focus now instead of mana. If you have extra focus, you kind of dump it with the arcane shot, if that makes sense at all. And I mean, it'll make sense later on once we're in an instance where we need to use it, but put it on something that's really easy to hit, which is R. So we'll go ahead and put that one there. Shadow Meld I don't really need, so I'm gonna stick it over here. Actually, let's stick it right there. All of my pet abilities I put over here, because I really don't need them that often, but yeah. Still kind of nice to have in case my pet dies or I need to call my pet. So let's go ahead and get started. And like I said, I hold down my right click button and I move with these keys. Target something. I'm gonna go ahead and click R, and you always want to kite away from it. So R, run. I'm gonna try not to backpedal. If I guarantee I'm gonna backpedal like once or twice, so don't hate me. But since we're making a PvP character, you constantly want to be moving. Because if you stand still for too long, like if you're not casting a shot that takes a while to cast, be moving your ass, because if not, you're gonna get killed real quick. So let's go ahead and oh, what is this? I don't know what that is. Probably something I got for the quest. Also, if you're just leveling, like, say you're not doing this just to, like, PvP, because this can be helpful for other things, too. Minus when you're in raids. When you're in raids, do not run around like a retard, unless the tank loses aggro, and then you better get your ass out of there if you can't feign death. But anyway,